guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do Tower of Madness. This is the third tower in the game, and this tower is the first medium difficulty tower in the game. So let's just get right into it. So it starts out with some pretty simple jumps that you have to do, and then a few one-stud wraparounds, which aren't too hard to do. If you don't know how to do them, I'd recommend going like shift lock and then just wrap around, and that's why it's called a wraparound, I guess. Here they're not even full wraparounds because they don't even extend to the end. They're like half a stud of space where you don't need to be. And then for this, I'd recommend just going to the edge and then going like this. But if you want to be cautious, do them as wraparounds, I guess. And then you got one more wraparound, and then this kill brick area where you just have to avoid them. Although it wouldn't be that bad touching them because they barely do any damage, and you can practically just run through it. Just do it fast and you shouldn't die. For this part, I'd recommend going sideways with shift lock and then jump in here. You do hit your head, and then for this you have to turn around because you need to climb on a ladder, and then just do the same thing. Don't worry about falling here, because if you do fall, you can just jump right back up like that. And then just a few more jumps, and then another ladder. Then a few more jumps here. Then you have this cool like wall thing that you have to climb up, and this part can be tricky if you're new. You can go all the way over there if you aren't confident, but if you are, then you can do that head hitter jump. And then there's a skip right here where you can jump like that. And then there's another skip where you can jump, you can jump like that. And then for this jump, I'd recommend going like this because it's kind of a head hitter and you might fall on it. And now for here, you should hopefully make that jump. And if you're not confident with your level, your skill level, I would go around. But if you think you can do it, then just do that. It's not too difficult. I think most people can do it, but if you don't want to risk it and you don't want to fall, then I understand why you would want to do the other way. So now you just have to come back up here. Just do some pretty simple jumps. It's pretty cool, kind of like a snake, I guess. Not too difficult yet. And then we're here. This part's kind of tricky if you don't know what you're doing, but my strategy is to go to the corner like this and then just go back and forth until you're at the top. Once you do the first few, it gets easier because they're spread out more and it's not as much of a head hitter. Oh, and you can still fall though, because sometimes it doesn't really register your space button. Now this jump is kind of difficult, but you do have some safe landings, so it's kind of hard to do, but you'll just get lucky, I guess. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. I'm scared I'm gonna get flung or something. Oh my god, I did. I got stuck in the wall. Aw. Well, I don't know how that happened, but I will meet you guys back up there. That probably won't happen to you guys. That's like a really rare occurrence, but I'll meet you guys back up there. Okay guys, I just did it. But if you are struggling on that, I think you can go over this way. If you're struggling on that, that's kind of just a shortcut. It's, as you can see, as I did it, as you can see, it's possible since I just completed it. But if you are struggling on it, you can go the long way. That's just a shortcut. I wouldn't recommend it if you can't do obbies, or you can just get lucky. But that is a shortcut that you can take. Now you just gotta jump on these 2x2 cubes. Not too difficult. And then you gotta do these wall things, and now we have an outside section and these moving things, which is, they can actually kind of trip you up if you've never used them before, but still not too difficult yet. This part's kind of anxious, but they're not that hard of jumps, so it shouldn't get you too anxious. And just jump over these things, do these jumps. kind of like a snake pattern, I guess. Then some triangle jumps, trying to mix it up. Then some still pretty simple jumps. And now we're on to the next floor. I don't think there are too many floors left after this. Just some wall hug jumps. Not too difficult. Going across to do some more wall hug jumps. I'd recommend doing it like this to make it easier. And some more wall hug jumps. And then there's a catch zone down there, so that's good. And now you got some one stud jumps, and I would 100% recommend using shift lock and going sideways at it, because as you can see in shift lock, your feet are 2 studs wide, as you can see, but if you're like this, it's only 1 stud wide, so doing this like doubles the chance of making it. I'm not sure if that's how it works, but it definitely makes it easier. And then that one I wouldn't recommend jumping, but you can, I guess, and then you gotta jump for that. This is where it kind of gets tricky for some people, and then you can kind of just jump on top, or you can go the long way, but I think it's easier to jump on top. Then you make these jumps, then you can jump across here, and now you have to jump in here, and now we have to wait for that thing, or you can take the, I'm not sure if that's a shortcut, I don't think it is. I think that's just a way to get on top. It might make it easier to jump on top of this now that you're on top, so I think if you want to try doing that, you can. And I think you can jump on that. And you probably are able to get on top, but it's not 1 stud wide, so I'd recommend just doing it regularly, and you can jump on that too. So now what you want to do is you want to just climb on that, turn around, climb on that, turn around, just keep doing that. And now we're on the second to last stage, and this stage is very easy. It's literally just doing this over and over again. It's not hard. The hardest stages have passed. The hardest stage was probably that one stage, but it's not that hard if you don't take the shortcut. It may be kind of tricky because there's no place to catch you, so your first jump is the hardest one, but not too difficult, and then you just have more of this until the finish. So it's kind of, once you make it to that dark red stage, you're practically home free. You can celebrate for winning after that stage, hopefully, unless you manage to fail one of these really easy jumps. But then you have the win pad that you can just step on, and you're teleported to a win room, and now you've completed the obby. So that was Tower of Madness, the third tower in this game. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and hit that bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. Bye!